For this scarf, we'll be using Red Heart Roll With It Sparkle. This is 97% acrylic, 3% other fibers, 150 grams. The hook size I'm using is an eye hook, 5.5 millimeter. That's what's recommended on the label. So that's what we're going to use. First of all, we're going to make a slip knot. Then we are going to chain 182 chains plus one more at the end. So go ahead and do that to the end of the chain. 182 chains is what you want to make, plus one more. So for a total of 183 chains. We start by making 2 double crochets into the 4th chain from the hook. Here's this little 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 double crochets in that same chain. Now this first one counts as a double crochet as well, so this would be 3. Now we skip 3 chains and do a single crochet in the next chain. Then here we chain 3, and then we do 3 double crochets, 1 in each of the next 3 chains. There's 1, 2, 3. And then we skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and we do a single crochet in the 4th one. And then we chain 3. And then we do 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 chains. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then we skip 3 chains and do a single crochet in the 4th chain. And this is where we do our chain 3. And this is the pattern that we're going to be doing for the length of this chain. So let me just show you a little bit more. So we did our chain 3, and then we're going to do 3 double crochets in each of the next 3 chains. Sorry, 1 double crochet in at each one. That's 1 in that one. 1 in the next. And then 1 in the next. And then this is where we skip 3 chains and put a single crochet in the next one. And then we chain the 3. And then we do one double crochet in each of the next 3 chains. Then we continue on with that pattern to the end of the chain. I'll meet you there and I'll show you how to do row 2. Now I'm near the end of row 1, and this is how it should look. So now I've just done my single crochet, so now I'm going to chain 3, and then I'm going to do double crochet in each of the next 3 chains. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and in my very last chain I will do a single crochet, and that finishes the row. Now what you want to do is chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn your work. Now in that stitch right here where we chained the 3 from, we're going to do 2 double crochets in that same stitch. That's 1, and 2. So the first one, the chain 3 counts as a double crochet, so technically that is 3 double crochets there. Now you identify your chain 3 you made in the previous round. Look for the top of it, and you want to make a single crochet in there. And then in that chain 3 space, I'm sorry, we do a chain 3 here first. And then in that chain 3 space, we will do 3 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to identify the first of the chain 3 we did here, and we're going to put a single crochet in there. And then we're going to chain 3. And then in that chain 3 space from the previous row, we will put 3 double crochets in there. And then again, we will locate that first chain of the 3 chain space, and we will put a single crochet in there. and then we'll chain 3, and then we'll do 3 double crochets in that chain 3 space. And this is the pattern we will continue for the remainder of this row. This is row 2, and then I'll meet you back at the end of this row. Now I'm close to the end of this row. This is row 2, so I'm going to look for that chain 3 space and go into the first chain and do a single crochet, and then chain 3, and then we're going to do 3 double crochets into that chain 3 space from the previous round. Now what we're going to do is this chain 3 at the end, we're going to make a single crochet in the top of that. And then we're going to chain 3 and turn our work. Now when you look here, you have the you have this first space. We're going to make 2 double crochets into that first space. My yarn is too tight here. Okay. And then in our chain 3 space, we're going to locate the first chain, and we're going to do a single crochet in there. Chain 3. In that chain 3 space, we are going to do 3 double crochets. So this row is the same as the last row, and you just repeat this row over and over again to make your scarf as wide as you would like it to be. Okay, we're going to look for that top of that somewhere in here. That looks good. So we'll make a single crochet in there, chain 3, go into that chain 3 space, make 3 double crochets. Oh, my yarn has a knot. Okay, sorry about that. 3 double crochets. Okay, let's do it one more time. Find that top of that chain 3 space from the previous round. Put a single crochet in there, chain 3, and then do 3 double crochets into the chain 3 space. And continue to do that across this row. And every row after, as this is a repeat row now. And make the scarf as long as you want, or as short as you want, as long as it's in multiples of 7 plus 1. Thank you so much for watching. And please comment below, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, like this video if you like it, and thank you so much for joining me today. I am at the end of row 3, and I started noticing how each color or shade of blue is very, very long before it changes into another shade or changes into white. So what I've done is I've taken the entire ball apart, separated the colors, and now what I'm going to do is put maybe a row of this, a row of that, all the way to the end. Maybe do a couple of rows of this at the end. So I'll show you how I'm going to change the colors. So at the very last stitch, we're going to do a single crochet like we normally would. But I'm not going to finish it off. I'm going to leave it, and then I'm going to put the new color. I don't know if you can see in the camera that well, but the new color, new shade of blue is actually a little lighter than this that I started with. So I'm going to go with that shade and then the next shade and so on. So now what I want to do is I'm going to take the end of this one I just added and the end of this one that I had just worked with, and I'm just gonna tie it into a knot, and then I'm going to sew it in later. So now what we do here is we make a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We turn our work, and then we're going to do 2 double crochets into that same stitch. And then we're going to find where our third chain is in this, our first chain is in this chain 3 from the previous round, and we're going to do a single crochet, chain 3, and then do the 3 double crochets in that chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3. And then continue on with our scarf.